Hello and welcome to River Falls Girls Basketball. We're going to get you started with the anthem in just a few moments here, and we are excited for some Big Rivers Conference action tonight.
That's right. We're missing Greg Peters, and we got the alternates. His lovely wife, Jenna Peters, is our main one, and I'm Todd Andrews.
Awesome. We got Tim Schaefer on camera. We're going to go silent here for just a moment as we get ready for the anthem.
As a reminder, alcohol, tobacco, and other products are strictly prohibited in any areas of public schools in accordance with state law. At this time, we ask everyone to rise and move their hats and honor America with the flag of passion.
Hit that to quit when you're done. Have fun.
All right, here we go. We've got a Big Rivers matchup tonight against the Hudson Raider and your River Falls Wildcats. We are jacked up for tonight. As Todd mentioned, we are running a base offense tonight. Greg Peters is not with us tonight, and he's kind of the straw that stirs this drink.
Oh, that dude is one of the best announcers that you can have anywhere in the region, and we got some big shoes to fill, so hopefully we just don't get in the way, right?
That's exactly right. That's
my
our goal.
This is only my second time doing this, so bear with me if I butcher the girls' names. Don't know Greg's nicknames, and heck, I don't even know one of the girls' names in Hudson, but we're gonna learn. But it is an exciting game because it's 7-3 versus 8-2 Hudson, so it's gonna be a tight one. Big impact whoever wins this game.
Absolutely. And for your starters for River Falls, we'll have Abigail Trikel running. We've got Aubrey O'Malley. We've got the Little Chili, Eva Engelbert. We've got the London Fog, Haley Quinn, and we've got Rylan Stick, the Razor. Super excited. We've got three girls from River Falls averaging double figures, and so with Quinn leading the charge, it's about 17 points a game. And for Hudson, we've got their starters coming out now. We've got number 12, Libby Bartz. Number 24, Devin Larson, also a really good three-point shooter. We've got number 25, and that is Jaden Matasinski. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And number 30, Olivia Blanc. They also have a really sharp shooting three-point shooter who comes off the bench in Gretchen Witten, who's leading the Big Rivers right now early in the season at almost 45% a game from three, which is solid.
That's great.
So it should be a fun matchup. As Todd mentioned, River Falls sitting right behind Hudson in the early conference standings here. River Falls sitting fourth in the conference and Hudson third, so great matchup tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're going to see some three-pointers because not only is that Witten girl shooting about 45, they have another player, Devin Larson, who's over 40%.
Yeah.
40% at this level is incredible.
Yeah, that's really good shooting. All right, they're going to tip it off. Trikel with the tip. Hudson's going to take it. LeBlanc right away for the layup for Hudson. Oh, missed. Rebounded eventually here by Trikel, who is also averaging double digits in rebounds at almost 15 a game.
Yeah, she's a beast underneath.
Yes. Quinn is setting up shop here at the top of the key. She is looking to go in. O'Malley in this dribble drive offense out to Stick. Stick is going to get it over to Engelbert. She's looking at her options. Quinn is looking, getting all the way to the hoop, and just in and out for Quinn. And here comes Hudson.
The ball does not want to fall in early.
No, it does not. Oh, and there's that three-point shot we talked about, in and out for Witten, and Quinn with the rebound, and she's taking a look at her options here up the floor. Hudson does a really nice job of getting back there. And here goes Eva Engelbert to work. Stick with the ball now, and she's going to swing it out to Quinn. Quinn at the top of the key. Oh, tough, good hands there by Hudson, and that's going to be the Raiders' ball.
You can tell they're fired up. Both of the teams they're having a little bit of bobbling the ball a little bit, got a little early game jitters, but you know it's going to settle down for both teams.
For sure. Nothing gets better than the Hudson River Falls matchup on a Friday night.
Especially coming after the boys' 15-point win for River Falls.
Yeah,
right?
that was a great win by the guys. LeBlanc taking it inside, powering in, nice pass, dish down. And that's, Manisinski with a reverse. Oh, sorry, that was Libby Bartz, correction, with the reverse, and just bobbled the rebound out of bounds, so Raider will maintain possession. LeBlanc is going to take it out of bounds. Let's see what the Raiders dial up. All right, Witten's got the ball at the top of the key. That's Devin Larson. Todd mentioned her being a good three-point shooter. There's another three fired by Hudson. Rebound by Sticht.
Good rebound.
Great rebound by Sticht. All right, Evo Engelberg bringing it up the court. The little chili over to Haley Quinn. Oh, she was looking for that little step back, one of her patented shots. Oh, and a nice drive by Sticht all the way. Nice rebound by Treichel. Up. Oh, good attempt by Treichel there. And here come the Raider. Devin Larson at the three-point line. She's going to get it out to LeBlanc. Wildcats playing some pesky defense so far.
They are, and they're getting physical. The refs are letting them.
Little runner by Larson there is in and out. Oh, Wildcats just couldn't secure the rebound on that one. And now they're going to get, I think, Engelbert for the foul there.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit of reaching in there. It's kind of could be a little ticky-tacky, but they're going to call it when they see your arms get in there sometimes.
Yep. Set the tone for the game maybe a little bit. All right, Larson's going to set up shop for the Raider here in their offense. Looks like they're running a little bit of a 1-4. Larson to the baseline with a little runner, up and in. Sometimes it takes that first basket on one team or the other to start to loosen things up. So hopefully that's the case here, and the Cats now can respond. Engelbert at the top of the key. Over to O'Malley. Hudson doing a little trapping here early on. And they're going to get O'Malley for a travel.
The girls just got to settle down just a little bit. It's good that they're only down by 2 this early, but they just got to settle down. They'll get there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Larson going to work. She's going, kicks it out, up to Witten. She thought about the three and passed it up. LeBlanc is going to take it in. Nice drive by LeBlanc, and up and in with a left. That was a nice smooth drive there by LeBlanc. Hudson up 4-0. And Eva Engelbert says, if you're going to drive, so am I. In and out for Engelbert. Good rebound by LeBlanc. Oh, good defense by Quinn. Oh, getting hands all over the place for the Wildcats. That away.
You know, you said it earlier, pesky. Pesky D, getting their hands right in there. That is really good. I mean, it's good to get the ball back, really getting their hands in there very intelligently, not committing a foul while doing it.
Absolutely. Wildcats having a hard time. Hudson's doing a really nice job of kind of keeping the Wildcats out of the paint a little bit. Just mishandled, just a little bit. That's going to slip out of bounds, and Raiders ball. All right, Larson's going to go to work here.
Again, another little deflection.
I know, they're very handsy. Witten thought about the three, and now LeBlanc's going to go to work. Oh, and she's going to pull up for a little lefty jump shot. Ooh. I think Treichel thought maybe that one was going out of bounds.
Yep. She pulled up on that thinking it was going to step out.
And Hudson working it around the horn here a little bit. LeBlanc at the top of the key. Looking for Livy Bartz for a cut inside, and they're going to get O'Malley, I think, there with the foul.
Yeah, she just unfortunately got in the way a little bit, but not really meaning it. So kind of always tough.
I know. Don't you wish the refs would just kind of say, "Hey, I didn't mean it." So then
I know. Yeah.
I didn't mean to foul there.
Oh, it totally wasn't. It just happened to be in the way of the girl running at her.
Both teams playing really tough, aggressive defense so far in this game.
Yeah, even River Falls has not really even had like a chance at an open look yet.
No, they really haven't. That first free throw by Bartz is good.
Looks like Kylie Schaefer entered the game.
Oh, yeah. The left lane. In for the Wildcats now. O'Malley's going to take a little break. Oh, nice look. Nice pick and roll play. There you go.
Great.
Nice pass there from Schaefer to Treichel, and a nice roll there by Treichel, and way to finish. Cats are on the board, Todd.
Yeah, that's exactly what we needed. Now we can start going.
That's right. All right, Matasinski is going to work it around the top of the key, and here comes LeBlanc. Raiders are setting some screens. Now they're going to work it inside to Bartz. She kicks it back out. And the layup is just in and out. Oh, I think Stick was just on the line when she tried to grab that rebound. So it will stay with Hudson.
Razor thin call there, but the rest right there, so you know she must have just had a little sliver hanging over that. But
Yes.
sometimes you kind of cross your fingers that the ref's going to miss it or let it go, but he's probably right on top of it.
Yep.
I might be biased.
We never did pretend. We haven't said that we are hometown people, so we are a little biased. We try to be as neutral as we can, but let's be real. We are kind of cheering for the Wildcats. Quinn all the way to the basket, and it's going to be an and one. Let's go, Quinn. Great drive to the basket.
That was really good. She really did a great job using her length, too, to get her arm up there around the defender, so it was beautiful.
You know what, Todd? You bring that up. That is something she does very, very well, is she knows how to extend and get to the basket, and that was just a really pretty example of that. Oh, free throw in and out. I don't have the stats up in front of me. Oh, nice. Good tough rebound. Oh, just out of bounds. I was just going to say Haley Quinn does a really nice job at the free throw line. You don't see her miss too many.
No, and that was a really tough grab by Abby. Really good job of that. Tough luck that it just bounced out. But
yep.
She can keep doing that. She's going to get a lot of rebounds tonight.
Absolutely.
There you go. Another deflection.
Oh, yes. A nice hustle by Stick. Almost. Yes. Oh. Pick back off. Hudson stealing it back, and she's going to get the double dribble.
Yep.
That is Greta Bellany maybe. Sorry, folks, if I'm mispronouncing the name. She snuck in for the Raider. And right now it looks like Libby Bartz is going to take a break and timeout. Well, Todd, we're going to see. I'm going to try a little commercial from First National Bank, one of our fantastic sponsors. We'll see how it goes. There you go, a new commercial from First National Bank, and a fun one to boot. Wildcats got the ball there on a possession, but unfortunately turned it over, and so Hudson came away with it, and now we will see what Hudson has in store for us on the offensive end.
The positive of the last one was that there was an open three that just didn't fall in, but they're starting to see the open threes.
Yeah, thanks, Todd. All right, Stick hauled down a rebound here. We've got Eva Engelbert working the offense from the top. And she's going to get to the basket. And a nice finish by Eva Engelbert for two. Little Chili starting to heat up. Hudson working around the top of the key. Witten with the ball now, down to Devin Larson kind of in the corner here. Treichel stepped out for a little help. Way over and forcing a turnover. Good aggressive defense there by the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're giving Hudson a hard time. They're not making it easy for Hudson, which is good.
For sure. That's been a hallmark of the Wildcats this season so far. They do really play strong, aggressive defense. They are, to use the word again, they're pesky.
It's a great quality to have in basketball defense.
Yeah, it is. All right, Schaefer's got it here on the left-hand side. She's going to, they tried that pick and roll again, but the Raiders snuffed it out. Raiders get it to Yeager. And she goes for the 3 and misses. Quinn looking ahead. Nice look. Schaefer gives it up to Engelbert. Oh, Stick picked it up and drew the foul. Good job by the Cats to push it ahead. All right, Libby Bart's back in the game for Witten. For the Wildcats, we've got Schaefer, Stick, Quinn, Treichel, and Engelbert on the floor. Quinn's got it in the corner. Kicks it out to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Engelbert. Engelbert's working inside. Here comes Stick. She's going to give it up to Schaefer. Schaefer out to Quinn. She's going to step back for the 3. Got it!
Nice.
Haley Quinn with a smooth 3-pointer, and here come the Raiders. Bellany with the ball at the top of the key. Ooh, tried the drive. Nice defense by Chile there, and a good tap away by Treichel.
You know, that 3 by Quinn's the first 3 of the game. It took 9 minutes to get our first 3.
Good observation, Todd. You are correct. And with that 3, the Wildcats took the lead, 9-6. Bellany into LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking inside for Bart. Tapped away by Schaefer. Good hands again by the Wildcats. Quinn's looking ahead. Oh, nice pot. Oh, great patience there by Schaefer. She kind of looked at her options. She said, I'm going to take it.
Oh, that was really heads up on Schaefer.
Good recovery by the Cats there as LeBlanc was trying to work off the screen. Nice pass inside by the Raiders, but Quinn hustles down. Oh, just gets on the line for that rebound, so it'll stay with Hudson. All right. In the game for Hudson, number 1, you've got Yeager. And now into the game, back into the game, Devin Larson. LeBlanc is going to be taking it out of bounds for the Raiders. Number 25, Matisinski. And number 12, Libby Bartz. And they're going to settle for a pass out to the top. Ooh, a nice roll. Devin Larson, though, decides, nope, I'm taking it in, and she gets the 2. And here come the Wildcats. Both teams starting to kind of settle into their offenses, it seems like now, Todd.
Yep.
Quinn with the ball. She sees a mismatch. Oh, big block by Bartz.
You don't see Quinn get blocked too much.
No, you do not. Tough block. And here comes Devin Larson attacking the basket. She's going to kick it out to Yeager. Now she's going to go in. She's kicking it out. Nice extra pass. Bartz is going to now take it, and she draws the foul. It looks like that one's going to be on Stick.
You know, that may not have been intentional to do it, but it works out to be a good foul because she looked like she had an easy layup, and it's good that it ended up getting the foul.
That's true.
Rather have the 2 shots than to have the easy layup.
Right? That was what we were always taught, right? Like, if they're coming in for an open layup, make it pretty tough.
Mm-hmm. They did.
Especially when you haven't picked up a first foul yet. Now, if you're in foul trouble, that's a little different story, but up and in for Bartz, right? That one went in.
Yep.
Yeah. And she hits the second one as well. 1-point game here, folks. Just over 9 minutes to go. Here, Quinn controlling the ball at the top. She hits it over to Engelbert. Engelbert looks inside to Treichel. She's going to make a nice little step-through move. Oh, man, I don't know if I saw it unless she dragged her foot a little bit.
I didn't see it at all. I was looking right at it. I don't know. Again, ref's right there. You got to hope that he sees something that we can't from back here, but that sure as heck didn't seem like a travel to me. But it's only my second time announcing. What do I know?
Nice. We thought it was a nice, strong move by Treichel. Hudson now with the ball on their offense. Witten at the top of the key. Devin Larson sneaks through a screen, and she's going to work it inside to LeBlanc. Strong finish. Oh, in and out from LeBlanc. Good rebound by Schaefer. She gets it ahead to Engelbert. Engelbert's going to set up in their offense. Here comes Quinn. Ooh, a little step back. Got the nice roll. Nice job by Haley Quinn there. That step back is incredibly tough to guard. Oh, nice look inside down to Bartz, and she's going to get fouled. Let's see who they're going to get this one on. Looks like they're going to get that one unsticked. That's going to be her second foul now. Now we got to be a little bit more careful.
Who's that coming in for? Is that O'Malley coming in?
Oh, I wonder if you're right. Bartz with the first free throw in and out. Yes, and you are right, Todd. O'Malley's going to give stick to rest.
See, I'm learning the girls. Slowly but surely. Starting to learn them.
Second free throw for Bartz. Up and in. And Hudson's going to throw a little press on here. Boy, they've got like 4 girls up. Good timeout by Coach Stick there to get them set up. I'm sure he's going to talk about their press breaker offense here. But, man, Hudson was bringing the house. They had all 4 girls. 4 out of their 5 girls were up here in the half court looking for a steal from the Wildcats. Well, folks, I don't know who hasn't heard about this yet, but I'm going to pop it up anyway. Your River Falls Falcons, UW River Falls Falcons, are national champions. How exciting was that, Todd, for the town of River Falls and for the university, obviously?
I'm not going to lie. I think it's one of the most fun football games I ever watched. It's so weird to put on ESPN and hear references like Tarnation Tavern and Johnny's
great.
Bar, and it couldn't happen for a better guy. Matt Walker, the coach, is one of the better citizens we got in River Falls. Such a good guy, and so happy for him and the team.
Oh, agreed. We'll have to talk a little bit more about that, but wow, was that fun. Mm-hmm. All right, Cats set up in their press breaker.
Oh, no.
Oh, tapped away, but we're going to retain possession here.
Good heads up on Haley not touching the balls going out. She just must have just pulled it back last second.
That's right. Let's see who the Cats dialed up. So Hudson looking to trap here on the sidelines. And LeBlanc with the steal. She's going to get ahead to Manasinski. She kicks it out to Devin Larson. In and out for Larson. Good rebound by Treichel and a great outlet pass there to avoid. Oh, right idea. Right idea from Engelbert. Schaefer was hustling down the floor. She just got a little bit ahead of her. But right idea by the Cats to not let Hudson set back up in that press.
Right. And you know they're going to keep using it until proven otherwise.
That's right. Gotta go with what's working. So Larson's setting up the offense here. Ultimate. And inside, and that's going to be an easy 2 for Witten. Just kind of got caught. She kind of cut behind the Cats there for an easy layup.
Yep, she snuck behind Abby there, so.
Oh, Quinn's going to get a travel. Good defense, yep.
Seems like they got a little jittery again since that break. Since they did the press, they got a little jittery again.
Yeah, and you know that's what a press is meant to do, right?
Yep.
Change the tempo a little bit, make you think a little bit more. And now the Raiders come down. LeBlanc on the left side. She kicks it up to the top of the key. Now over to Larson. She's looking to turn the corner, gets it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc turns the corner, and she gets all the way to the basket. Had a nice left-handed layup there, just didn't go in. And now Quinn's looking down the floor to see what she has for the Wildcats. She's going to kick it over to Schaefer. Schaefer to Engelbert at the top of the key. The little Chili's looking to make something happen here. And now O'Malley's got it here, and she's going to kick it out to Quinn. Quinn with a tough drive, but blocked by Bartz. And here comes Devin Larson. As the Raiders sets up their offense. LeBlanc now with the ball at the top of the key. She's going to take a 3 and gets it. And now the Hudson Raiders have taken the lead again by 3.
I believe that's their first 3 of the game, so hopefully that's not a sign of things to come.
Right? Let's hope they're not heating up. O'Malley into the lane. She's going to kick it out to Schaefer. And they're going to get a foul here on the Raiders. And they're going to get that foul, it looks like, on LeBlanc.
Yep.
Couple substitutions coming in for the Raiders. We got number 3. Got to look at my roster here. Osterhus and number 5, Bellany. Again, apologies if mispronouncing the names. Our Greg Peters usually is here early in getting the name pronunciations. He's kind of a professional, but
he's like an idiot savant.
He is a savant.
And as I say, his wife might not use the savant word. I don't know.
Schaefer at the top of the key. She's going to stop and pop. Oh, just in and out. Nice looking shot by Schaefer and great decision. Just didn't go in. And Hudson's going to push it ahead, and they get the layup. Osterhus with the layup. Good look ahead by the Raiders. Now the Raiders are staked to a 5-point lead. Cats are pushing it up the floor. There goes O'Malley. She's going to kick it out to Schaefer. Now Quinn at the top. She's going to pop a three, and it's good. Did they count it as a three? I think they're going to give her a 2 for that one. She was right on the line there. But great looking shot from Quinn once again. Larson now. Nice backdoor cut from Hudson, and in and out. Oh, they're going to get the rebound, though. Witten's secured it. Now LeBlanc's going to attack. She kicks it out to Osterhus. Back over to LeBlanc. She's going to take a three and drains it. LeBlanc is starting to heat up for the Raiders.
Yeah, but that's not good considering she's not, even though we have the other two that shoot over 40%, she still shoots about 1 and 3 go in. So far
yeah, so she's a solid 3-point shooter as well. Yeah. All right, O'Malley's going to take it in. Oh, tough drive. Great rebound. Oh, but they got a hand on it. Hudson takes it away. And here comes Devin Larson. She's going to, nice defense by Engelbert to get back there.
Pesky again.
Pesky.
Pesky.
That's our word of the day, folks. Pesky.
Looks like a stick back in for Schaefer.
Yeah, nice minutes. You know, Kylie Schaefer does a really nice job coming into the game. She makes good decisions. She's always a little bit of a spark off the bench. Very unselfish player. Took a couple and got a nice layup, got a nice jump shot, just didn't go in.
Oh, she had a tough break in the last shot. It was a beautiful shot, just weird bounces off the rim.
Yep. Osterhus is going to look for the three, in and out. Trico with the rebound. And here comes Engelbert for the Wildcats. Oh, she sees an opening. Oh, and blocked. Oh, it's going to stay here with the Cats. Yeah, boy, Hudson's gotten some block shots so far.
They have, and that was a great shot. It looked like she had an open lane, and the last second that girl did a nice little backwards reach block.
Yeah.
Big height difference, too.
Trikel now from the free throw line, in and out. And Osterhus with the rebound. She's going to push the pace. Witten back out. Oh, nice cut down the lane there for Hudson. No go, though. Oh, they're going to get her on the second one. And she's going to stop, pop, in and out. Trikel with another rebound.
Watch out, ref.
I know, he almost got in the way there. Now Quinn setting up the offense. Oh, just a little miscommunication there. Just a little miscue for the Cats.
Well, you can't have many of those. Now that Hudson's starting to take a lead, you can't really afford to be making mistakes now.
No, you're right. This is where we need to tighten up. Just over 4 minutes left here in the first half. It's been a good competitive first half so far. Both teams playing some good defense.
Kylie just stepped in to give Haley Quinn a little breather.
Nice. All right, Bellany at the top. Nice hands by Schaefer.
She read that perfectly. That was a great read and great reach.
Yeah, it was. All right, so Osterhus is going to take it out of bounds for Hudson. Matasinski working the offense here at the top. Bellany over to Jaeger. Jaeger back to Matasinski. She's going to kick it back to Layer. She's looking to get inside. Oh, and yep, she got an extra step there. Good defense by the Cats there to force her to pass it back out.
These refs aren't letting that sliding foot go. It's like the third one they've called, right?
You're right.
One to both teams.
They are not. All right, here come the Wildcats. Engelbert over to Schaefer. And she's going to look for a three. Oh, in and out. Rebounded by Bellany and looking to push it up the floor a little bit. Jaeger, just kind of tripped up.
Nice
Stick
again.
picks it up, and she's going to look ahead. O'Malley with a strong finish. Cats back within 4. And here come the Raiders. Matasinski thought about looking for that lane, pulled it back out. Jaeger driving in. Witten out at the 3-point line. Turning the corner for a long 2, in and out. Oh, tough rebound by Bellany and a nice cut. And 1. Nice cut there by Matasinski when she saw her teammate was in trouble on that rebound.
You know, never to be one to want to get critical, but Two River Falls girls just kind of stood there and let that
Yeah,
girl
we
go get it.
we kind of got caught watching that time.
Yep. Looks like Haley Quinn's back in.
I think the Cats are so used to Trikel grabbing like every single rebound.
Yeah.
And let's not kid ourselves. She's got a handful again tonight. And Manasinski drains the free throw, and Hudson's out to their biggest lead of the game, I believe, at 7. Stick with the ball. She's going to go back to the top of the key. Trikel swings it over to Schaefer. Schaefer out and stolen. Manasinski up for the left-handed layup. Tough finish and good. Raider up by 9. About 2.5 minutes left here in the half. Engelbert's going to go for the shot. Just in and out. And Hudson's looking to push the pace a little bit more. Cats do a nice job of getting back there. Devin Larson now. She's going to kick it back out to LeBlanc, who's been hot. She's got a 3, in and out. Stick is going to bring it up the floor now. She's looking ahead. Schaefer kicks it back out to Quinn, and now the Cats are going to set up their offense. Ooh,
she wanted it.
Yeah, she did.
Hudson's trying to jump those passes. So.
Yeah, they are. We might have gotten away with one there.
Yeah,
Trikel, though, strong finish. Nice job by Trikel. I think she got hit in the mouth or the nose. I think she's bleeding. So we're going to get a quick floor timeout here, I would imagine, as they take care of Trikel.
In that last play earlier when it looked like Haley went up and down, the ref signaled that it was tipped.
Got it. There we go.
I thought the same thing as you. I thought we got away with one, but then I saw the ref behind him give the signal that they got a piece of it.
Todd, that's why we're up here and we're not wearing the stripes downstairs.
That's right. I don't think I can handle it. I don't take constructive criticism from crowds well.
I don't think I would either, actually.
I think I'd turn my head a few times and give him some choice words. I don't think I'd last too long.
All right. As they take care of Trikel over on the sideline, there's Larson puts up a 3 that rolls in and out. Raider tap around the rebound. They're going to get it back out to Bellany. She backs her way in and kicks it out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking to get an open lane. Quinn playing tough defense on her. She spins. She kicks it out to Manasinski. Manasinski for 3 and got it. Manasinski has really come on here in the last couple of minutes for Hudson, making the Cats pay. Cats down by 10 now with just over a minute left in the first half. Ooh, and now they are trapping in the half court. O'Malley's going to take it to the basket. Another block for Hudson. And now let's see what Hudson does, if they're going to look for the last shot here or if they're going to keep pouring it on. I think Devin Larson is in and out. Libby Bartz with a nice drive in and for the 2.
It was a tough end of the half. After a slow start, Hudson's really heating up.
They are. I think Hudson, in just this last part of the first half has really pushed the pace and quickened the pace for the Cats between the press and the defense jumping the passes, kind of rattling the Cats just a little bit. And you can see on offense they're really looking to get inside and get layups. It doesn't hurt that LeBlanc hit a couple of 3s there, too.
And the Hudson girls are pretty physical, and not in a bad way. But they're making the River Falls pay for it. And if you're going up, driving to the hole, they're giving you a lot of contact. They're getting right on you if you're looking at a 3. Yeah,
what have they had, like four blocks already? 4 or 5 blocks?
Yep.
All right, Larson is going to play at the top of the key. Looks like Hudson will play for the last shot here. Screen at the top. Larson kicks it out to Manasinski. Between the legs, out back to Larson, and she gets a 3. Big 3 from Devin Larson, and that puts the Raider up by 15 here. And just a flurry of scoring in the last 3-4 minutes of that first half by the Raiders. Hopefully the Wildcats can kind of regroup, and it was a real competitive game there for a while, and not that 15 points is insurmountable by any means. Just had a little bit of a stretch there. We let things get away from us a little bit.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what kind of adjustments they make. Obviously, Hudson was making a lot of adjustments on the fly when they did the press, doing some of the trap later on, getting creative. And obviously, River Falls thought that they could go to the hoop a little bit more, and that's been tough to go. So I think they're going to have to keep trying to create some of those open shots, see if some of those threes can fall in. And they've had some tough breaks and bounces. I mean, they've had some shots that just couple of them just didn't quite bounce in. So
Right.
some tough breaks and a couple little mental errors on passes here and there, getting the jitters. But if they can settle down, you're exactly right. It's not insurmountable. They just got to come out pretty hot. Can't come out as sluggish as they did in the first half.
You are right about that, Todd. Well, folks, normally at this point in the game, we would be dialing up some Wildcat trivia. Our fantastic producer and play-by-play announcer, Greg Peters, is not with us, as we've mentioned, and so we will not have Wildcat trivia. Stay tuned. We'll
Unless
have
we make one up.
Todd!
We could do the trivia of what state is your husband currently in and why.
That's actually a tougher question than you would think,
I
just
bet-
based on 3 busy girls and going all over the place for them.
Probably shouldn't throw that question out. Too many people might immediately think Vegas, which it isn't.
It's not. Got 49 more guesses, folks. While we will probably head into a break here. While we do, I'm going to try that commercial one more time. First National Bank of River Falls, our amazing sponsor, we couldn't be here without them. And so I'm going to put that commercial on, and then as that commercial fades out, we will head into a little break and be back with you here in just a bit as the teams come back on the floor. All right, folks, we are back. And, Todd and I were just talking a little bit off air. We pulled this graphic up a little earlier in the game, but wanted to share a little bit more about our national champion, UWRF Falcons. Todd, we were just talking about some pretty big honors for Coach Matt Walker.
Yeah, Coach of the Year, right?
National Coach of the Year, which is outstanding.
In little old River Falls. I mean, who'd have thunk that we had such a national treasure. I mean, we caught up with Matt before the game, and he's getting attention everywhere. He was interviewed by Barstool. He's getting the recognition that he deserves. It's pretty darn cool, and couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
It couldn't. And Todd and I were talking about this off air. I think part of the reason, obviously winning a national championship is pretty special. There's no doubt about that. But I think, to Coach Matt Walker and his staff's credit, their interviews and the way they talk in front of a camera is you just want to be on their side. They're just real. They have a great sense of humor. They don't put on airs. They just feel like a buddy, that you'd be sitting next to in a restaurant shooting the bull with. And they're just so fun to listen to. And, yeah, like you said, Todd, I think the whole town of River Falls is bursting with pride, and that there's not anything too much more special than winning a national championship, especially in the fashion that they did. North Central was definitely not an easy foe and kind of a powerhouse, and they just, man, what a fun game that was.
No, it was, and it's kind of neat, too, to have, me being from Massachusetts, having friends go, hey, don't you live in River Falls? Like, they were watching the same broadcast in Massachusetts, and just thinking the town that they all drank in when my wife and I got married at the after party, that they realized, hey, I think one of my friends said, hey, I think I threw up in that town.
I love it. Well, the other fun, exciting news, I think that's been pretty recent with the last day or two, is quarterback Caleb Blaha with a Manning Award. He's a finalist for the Manning Award, which I think, if I read that correctly, is the first time that's ever happened for a D3 player.
Oh,
I think he's getting credit for, obviously, if you have not heard, he broke Joe Burrow's record for most yards in a single season. It's over 6,000, I want to say, which is unbelievable when you think about that.
No, it's amazing. And you think sometimes at the D3 level, you got a lot of teams that like to grind the ball, run the ball, and they put the ball in that kid's hands quite a bit. And he's had just an amazing year, and also, kind of a local boy from Coon Rapids, if I remember correctly. Coon
Yes.
Rapids, Minnesota. And just to see him get out there and be just such a stud, laser arm with pinpoint accuracy, and then he could just crush you with his legs too. So
yeah,
he was a lot of fun, and from all accounts, I personally don't know him, but again, heard nothing but awesome. Like, supposed to be a real quality dude.
Yeah, I've heard that too. And you mentioned something just local. I think that also was part of the excitement is, so many kids on that Falcon roster are kids from the area, kids from Prescott, kids from, there was kids from Baldwin, I want to say. There were, all over kind of western Wisconsin and the Twin Cities area, which is also so fun because you get so many people, people coming to town, people watching from all over the place that national championship game. And, looking at the crowd down there as you watched on TV, an incredible following from the Falcons in River Falls down in Ohio, in Canton.
Yep, it was packed, and it felt like they had I don't know the numbers, but it sure felt like the fans were stronger for River Falls. Like there might have been more people there.
We're going to say, unofficially, that had to have been true.
Why don't we just say that we have better fans? Let's just say that flat out.
We'll just put that out there.
Even though most of us don't know where North Central is, we'll just assume River Falls is just better all around of a town, community.
That's right. Everything. Just make it the second capital of the United States. I think we could just say that.
I like it.
All right, well, back to basketball now. The girls are back on the floor getting some warm-up shots in. Todd, what do you see as keys to this second half?
Well, I think the keys would be to come out strong. I mean, they can't come out soft like they did in the first half. You got to come out, make a statement, make a couple of your big threes, and stay strong because we don't really leverage the bench a whole lot like Hudson does. So Hudson's going to be fresh the whole quarter.
Yep.
So these girls are going to really have to come out hot, but at the same time keep that intensity the whole way and keep chipping. If they make a couple key threes, and make a couple stops, like you said earlier, you can knock down that 15, but you just can't come out lackadaisical.
That's exactly right. Hopefully, now the pace of the game. The type of pressure Hudson's going to put on defensively, both full court and half court. And so hopefully the Wildcats have an answer to that. And as you said, you're not going to get all 15 back in the first minute. So chip away at this lead, play strong, play aggressive, and and let the chips fall as they may. Looks like Hudson is going to be starting with the ball. LeBlanc, Matasinski, Larson, Bartz, and Witten on the floor for Hudson. And for your Wildcats, our starting 5 back in the game: Engelbert, O'Malley, Trickle, Quinn, and Sticht back in the game. Looks like before we get going, there might be some, I wonder if there's some blood there from that hit Abigail Trickle took earlier in the game. So cleaning up the floor a little bit before we get the second half started. Still a nice crowd here in the gym for this Big Rivers Conference matchup, which is always fun to see.
It's good to see a few of the future girls studs in the crowd. There's some 8th graders up in the stands that I can see, including my daughter and her friends. So I think the 8th grade girls they're going to be a force to reckon with as they get into high school.
That's exciting. That's what you want to hear. All right. Here come the Raider to start the second half. LeBlanc back it up to Matasinski, and she's going to kick it over to Larson. Larson with a skip pass over to, and a nice hands by Quinn. Larson looking again. Bartz for 3. In and out. Good rebound by Quinn.
Now we got to get some points here.
All right. Quinn is going to set up shop. And as you said, much like the first half, Hudson looking to deny that pass back across the top, putting some big pressure on there. We're going to kick it down to Sticht, who gets it inside to Trickle. She's going to kick it out to O'Malley. O'Malley attacks out to Engelbert, who's going to skip it over to Sticht for 3. Just rattles in and out. Great rebound by Trickle. Up, in. They're going to call her for travel. Man, I don't know if I saw that.
I have never seen so many calls like that in the game.
Yeah.
And none of them, at least, again, we're far away. They sure as heck don't seem obvious from this far away. I've seen, I think, a total of 4 or 5 between both teams, and only one was obvious to me.
Yeah, good rebound nevertheless by Trickle. All right, both teams scoreless so far to start. And Larson changes that with a 3-point shot. A little bit of a deep 3-point shot there from the top of the key.
That was a high school girl Steph Curry shot right there.
Big hands there by the Raiders. Bartz is going to come down and pick up the layup and in. Cats really struggling a little bit here with that pressure at the top. This time Hudson lays back a little bit. Sticht is going to drive into the lane. She's going up all the way. Misses the mark, and now Bartz is going to take it. Oh, sorry, that's Witten. Excuse me. LeBlanc for 3 at the top of the key. And I think, gosh, I don't know if she's missed too many. We're glad. No offense to Olivia, but we're kind of glad she missed that one.
Yeah, I'm sure she's a good kid, but we're rooting against him.
All right, Engelbert's setting up shot for the offense. Here comes Quinn. She crosses over. Kicks it out to Engelbert. Engelbert step back 3. Got it!
Wow.
Woo! Little chilly. We need that girl to heat up.
That's a huge 3. Desperately needed that.
Yeah, we did.
It was a deep one, too.
All right, here come the Raiders. Raiders kick it inside. Looking down low and find Libby Bartz, but she misses the easy one, and here comes Quinn. Looks like it was
deflected.
tipped away by Hudson.
Oh,
But they're going to say Engelbert maybe got it? Boy, I didn't see that either. But, again, we are far up here, Todd.
We are. In all fairness, it isn't as close as when we're in River Falls.
All right, so LeBlanc is going to take it out of bounds. Looks like she's going to get it into Matasinski here. And the Raiders go on the offensive. Over to Larson. Looks like the Cats have set up in a zone. Devin Larson with the shot over the rim, rebounded by the Cats. Stick thought about the 3. And she's going to stop and pop off the back of the rim, and here comes Matasinski. She's going to push it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc's going to step in for the long 2, just short, and a scramble for the ball, and that's going to be out of bounds on the Raiders.
Yes.
Good scramble but for the ball there, and now Wildcat ball. Looks like Hudson's going to fall back into their half-court defense. And Engelbert bringing it up the floor for the Wildcats. Over to O'Malley. Trickle sets a screen. She rolls off that screen, but the trap comes quickly, and this time Hudson Raiders foul. Quinn over to Engelbert. Engelbert, quick crossover and a quick take to the rim. Oh, just couldn't finish there. Trikel with the battle for the rebound, but Raiders come down with it. Larson's going to push the pace. Tapped away. LeBlanc in for the layup, but that's in and out. Now Engelbert's going to pick up the long rebound. Now she's off to the races. Oh, and they're going to get a foul. So Engelbert's going to go the line here, and looks like the foul for the Raiders will be on Witten, number 42. I got a text here. Are we in the second half on the scoreboard?
Oh.
So.
Okay, let's see. We're new to this. Where is that?
Engelbert's first free throw hits the back of the rim and falls out.
We are in the second half.
All right.
But the guy that is managing the computer, which is me, doesn't know how to.
Engelbert's second free throw up and in for the Cats. Cats fall back into the zone. And just a little bit of a mismatch or a misread there by the Raider, which is going to give the Wildcats the ball back. Wildcats down by 16 here. A lot of time left in the game. Just over 14 minutes left here in this second half. Engelbert's going to bring the ball up for the Wildcats. They're going to work it around the horn here. Stick looks inside, kicks it back on top to Engelbert. She's looking to get in the lane. She kicks it out to Trikel. Trikel with the drive. Oh, tapped away by Larson. Now a trap from the Cats, but Larson gets out of it. Manosinski up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc with all the way to the rack, and now she's going to get fouled on a second attempt. Let's see. That foul is going to go.
I didn't see what we called it against.
Is that going on Stick? Is that her fourth? No. Nope, sorry about that. That's Haley Quinn. Sorry, I can't read the scoreboard. Haley Quinn with her first foul of the game. LeBlanc's first free throw up and in.
It does look like Stick does have 3, though. If I'm looking, if I can see it right on the scoreboard.
Oh, yep. LeBlanc's second free throw up and in. 41-23 is your score. Just under 14 minutes left in the second half, excuse me. Sticked, works it around. Oh, she goes the other way towards Trikel, but that's going to get picked off by LeBlanc. Here come the Raiders. Over to Larson. She's got an open three. She's going to take it in and out. Bart's with the rebound. She tries to scoop it over to Witten. Cats get some hands on it, and it's going to stay with the Raiders.
Hudson, again, they're doing a great job anticipating the passes. You know, they're jumping it, they're getting there, they're putting themselves in position, and they're baiting River Falls into some tough passes.
Yep. For the Cats, Kylie Schaefer has snuck into the game. Stick is going to take a break. Ball goes into Larson for the Raiders. She's going to kick it back over to Bellany. Witten makes a little cut through the lane. Back to the top to Larson. She's going to kick back over to Witten. Witten for 3, got it. Well, we talked about her at the beginning of the game. She is leading the BRC in three-point percentage, and that, I believe, is her first one of the night. Engelbert puts up a 3. That goes in and out. O'Malley hustles for the rebound. Kicks it out to Quinn. Quinn kicks it out to Schaefer. Schaefer was looking for a cutter there. Looks like it kind of got tapped away. Now Bellany is going to bring it down for the Raider. She puts up a little runner in the lane. Quinn with a good, strong rebound. And now here come the Cats. O'Malley kicks it out to Schaefer, who kicks it over to Engelbert. And again with those hands, Hudson taps it out, but it's going to stay with the Wildcats.
Yeah, they don't give the Wildcats a lot of room to breathe. Hudson does play some impressive defense.
They do. They've got a really nice combination of some physicality and some quickness.
Yep.
Engelbert at the top of the key. She gets all the way down, and that's going to count for 2. And Engelbert's going to go to the line. Let's see Little Chili knock this one down. Free throw up and in for Engelbert. Cat's going to look to get a stop here on defense now. Cats stay in that zone. 3-point shot attempt. Nice rebound by Treichel. Oh, but it's tapped away by Larson with those quick hands, and she puts up a 3, up and in, and we're starting to see why Devin Larson is also among the BRC leaders in 3-point percentage.
And what's crazy is they're probably not shooting to their normal percentage. They've missed a lot more than they've made, but you just imagine if Hudson was on more with their three-pointers. I think they're a little bit lighter than they normally would be.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we're not starting to heat up even more. O'Malley went in with the drive there, got tapped away, so it's going to stay with the Wildcats. Schaefer is going to take the ball out of bounds for the Cats. And she's going to get it back out to O'Malley. O'Malley kicks it over to Schaefer, back to the top for Engelbert. Engelbert gets it inside to Treichel. Oh, Treichel kind of lost her footing there, but Quinn attacks, and she's going to draw the foul now and go to the line. They're going to get that foul on LeBlanc. Oh, nope, I take that back. They're going to get that foul on Osterhuis. So Quinn is going to go to the line for 2. First one up and in for Haley Quinn. And Quinn with the second attempt here. And that's just off the back iron. And here come the Raiders. Larson with an open 3. Ooh. Rebounded by the Raiders. Another rebound by the Raiders. They're going to kick it back out. We've got Yeager who brings it into the lane. LeBlanc, she's going to take one dribble, pull up for a jump shot. And ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders. River Falls is going to get the possession. Well, Todd, one thing that seems to be working is we've been able to draw a few fouls off the Raider here. Nice pick and roll play. Nice kick out to Schaefer. Schaefer's going to go up for 3, just off the mark. Ooh, Treichel almost hauled in that rebound, but the Raiders get the possession. LeBlanc now with the ball. She spins, dishes out to Bellany, and she's going to hit the 3. Now we've got a few different players with 3-point shots, 3-point makes for the Raider, and that's going to send the River Falls into a timeout.
Yeah, they're warming up at the wrong time, aren't they?
They sure are. Well, while we're in the timeout, I'd like to take a moment to thank one of our sponsors, Sarah Jenkins.
Tony Jenkins, class of 2005. Joe Jenkins, class of 02. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat.
Liam Doherty, class of 21. My favorite memory as a Wildcat is playing in the state tournament.
Zach Johnson, class of 21. My favorite memory as a Wildcat is hitting the game-winning 3-point shot in the sectional title game.
I'm Sarah Jenkins, your River Falls realtor. And just like these Wildcat superstars lighting up the court, I'm all about winning for our families, our community, and the River Falls Sports Broadcasting Channel.
Another great sponsor.
You are right. Another great sponsor. Thank you, Sarah Jenkins Realty, for your sponsorship of the River Falls broadcast. That's a fun commercial, seeing some of those alumni for River Falls boys basketball.
It's a good sponsor. Sarah's one of my neighbors, and I tell you, I don't plan on moving anytime soon, but if I had to do a draft pick of realtors in town, she'd be my #1 draft pick.
There you go. All right, now, Wildcats down by 23 here. Just about not quite halfway through the second half. Hudson playing some very aggressive defense, but have also heated up from three-point land from the end of the first half and into this second half. Raiders have hit some threes. Wildcats have to look for a way to put some more pressure on the ball and hopefully stop that three-point shooting. A little bit of a barrage by here, the Raiders. Raiders trapping like crazy. Tried to get it into Treichel and just kind of came off her hands, and so now here come the Raiders looking. Skip pass over. Wildcats have also settled back into the zone, and one way to beat a zone is to hit three-point shots, which Hudson is doing. Over to Bellany. She's going to take a look at her options. Inside to LeBlanc. LeBlanc turns. Matasinski for 3. That's going to be just short. Ryland Stick with the rebound. She's going to push the pace. Yes, sees a wide open Engelbert. Engelbert's going to put up a 3 and got it. Little chilly with the three-point shot.
No, it was a great seeing her there. She was sneaking open and could have gone into the lane or dropped back for 3 and made the right choice.
Absolutely. All right, so now River Falls will stay in our zone defense, and the Raiders are going to work it in and out, see what they've got. Little cut by Yeager in the lane for an easy 2. Quinn is going to bring it up now for the Wildcats. Sticked, looking for Trico. Quinn swings back around to help her out. Over to Engelbert. Back to Quinn. Quinn looking to make something happen. She kicks it over to Schaefer. Engelbert back at the top. She kicks it out to Quinn. Quinn gets a great shot fake. Nice shot fake by Quinn, and she gets all the way to the basket and draws the foul.
Yeah, that was a great move. She really faked the girl out. She had a great look at the lane, but unfortunately, the probably smart move by Hudson got a good hold of her arm to prevent an easy 2.
Yeah, that's right. Osterhue's there with her second foul, and Quinn to the line for 2. First shot up and in by Haley Quinn. Todd, I can't see the River Falls scoreboard, but where are we at? Quinn, am I reading that right? 11. She got 11?
11 points, and Engelbert's got 12.
Got it.
I can't see who the middle one is, but
Second
they do seem to be the ones taking the most of their shots. So.
Yep. Second one, no good for Quinn. So here come the Raiders. Manasinski at the top. She's over to Bellany. Manasinski swings it back over to Osterhus. She's going to move it back to the top. Back over to Osterhus. Looking for options here. Yeager over to Bellany, who swings it to Manasinski. Now they work it inside to LeBlanc. LeBlanc kicks it out. Yeager for 3. Off the mark. Oh, and Raiders hustle for the rebound, but touch it too late out of bounds. That's going to go to the Wildcats.
Well, I think 8.5 minutes, we can get 22 points, right? 22-0 run.
Oh, it's possible for sure. And, one thing about a zone, if the three-point shooting is hot, your zone is in trouble. Nice finish by Trico there, and a great pass by Engelbert for a quick 2 for the Wildcats. But, once you start, if you can't hit those three-point shots, suddenly that zone is not so, or that zone offense not working so well, and you slow down the game a little bit, which is what I think the Wildcats would like to do.
Absolutely. But it's good to see the girls not caving in. That was a great move. The last score by Abby Trico was excellent. She made a great move, really used her body in a smart way, and it seems like she has the ability to do more of that if the game keeps going on.
All right. Witten back in the game for the Raiders. She's going to kick it over to Bellany. Quinn playing some tough defense, making it difficult there at the top. Now Bartz with the ball. Over to Witten. Looking for that roll. Bartz went cut to the basket. Good defense by Schaefer, too, putting some pressure on top. Osterhus all the way to the basket. Kicks it out around the horn. Manasinski. Oh, tough rebounding. A scrum for the ball, and that's going to go to the Wildcats.
That was some great effort there by Schaefer. She really mixed it up, got in there, got the ball to get kicked out.
That was a great effort. Now Hudson's going to bring Devin Larson back into the game. Something the Wildcats are wanting to keep an eye on. She's kind of heated up there from the right side from three-point land. All right, and Engelbert's going to bring the ball up for the Cats. Screen. Oh, right idea. So Trico set a good screen at the top and sort of slipped that screen to go to the basket. Engelbert read it and was trying to get her the ball just a little long for her.
Yeah, just one of those many just tough breaks. I think really held the Wildcats back a lot today. A couple of those little just tough breaks. It'd probably be a closer game. But, again, Haley Quinn not giving up right there.
Nice, and her hustle led to an offensive foul there by 42 Witten. And so the Cats are going to get possession.
And when you're down 20, there's a lot of teams that just mail it in or give it up. And it really feels like Haley's really stepping it up even more. I mean, not giving up, really getting in there, really willing to mix it up and get her hands on the ball.
Absolutely. That just shows you the kind of player she is. We've talked before on the broadcast. Haley taking her talents to the college level next year. She's going to be playing at Augustana, which is super exciting.
heard nothing but good about that school, and she'll be a great fit there.
Yep. Engelbert's going to swing it out to Schaefer. She comes around the corner. She looks for Treichel inside. Oh, she kicks it out for Engelbert for 3, and it works out. I was groaning because I'm like, Treichel, turn over, and you have a layup, but I was wrong. She kicked it out and got the 3 instead of the 2. We'll take it.
You verbalized my thoughts. I thought, why is Abby not turning around and laying that in, and it worked out. Got an extra point out of it.
Yep. All the way to the basket. Treichel with a good rebound. Pushing the pace. Oh, but Devin Larson's hanging back waiting for that. Now she picks it up. She's going to attack the basket and goes all the way off the backboard, but we're going to bring it back on top. Now Hudson's going to work around. Larson open for the 3. She misses. Big rebound by Osterhus, and she finishes. And now here come the Cats. Sticked with a little runner there on the baseline, in and out for her. And so Raiders come back on the offensive. Larson looking to attack the lane, goes all the way, a little floater, and she gets the roll.
That was a good fight. She had a lot of height in front of her, and willing to float that over River Falls was pretty impressive.
Yep. Treichel sets the high screen again. Sticked, shot fake all the way to the basket, just off the backboard and out. But Hudson mishandles the rebound, and so the Wildcats are going to get the ball back here.
Yeah, it was a nice little accident. That was, as Bob Ross used to say, that was a happy accident right there.
A happy accident. Sticked is going to take the ball out for Hudson. Hudson's going to give some substitutions. Yeager's going to come in. Osterhus is going to go out. Number 20, Sydney Dummer, snuck into the game here a little bit ago, so I thought I'd give her a mention. Hudson making some substitutions here. Oh, nice cut by Schaefer. It looked like that ball got tipped as she went up. Now Hudson's going to push it up. Dummer's going to get into the lane, swing it over to Witten, who takes a 3 off the front of the rim. Good rebound by Haley Quinn.
Look at
Engelbert was hanging back there. Just a hair too late. Quinn is going to step back 3 just off the back iron, and Hudson's going to come down with the ball. Dummer all the way, but that's going to go off of her, and that's going to be Wildcat ball.
That was good D by Schaefer right there.
It was. She was kind of waiting for and did a nice job of not picking up a foul there, just being patient and getting her hands up, and worked out well. All right, Engelbert's going to bring it up for the Wildcats. Just under 5 minutes to go. 20-point game right now. Cats 36, Hudson 56. Haley Quinn looking for a lane to the basket. And tapped out of bounds by Larson, so Wildcats are going to take it out on the sideline here.
Well, and Hudson, despite the fact they have a 20-point lead, they're not holding back. You know, they're playing D like it's a 2020 game.
Yeah, they certainly haven't left off the pressure at all. Quinn steps back, just short, and so the Raiders are going to take possession. Larson over to Dummer, up to Larson again. She's going to swing it over to Bartz. Bartz inside to Witten, looking for that cut. Nice hands by Treichel, and that leads to a steal. Nice hands by Sticked, and the Cats come up with it. O'Malley turning the corner, looking for an opening. She kind of backs in. They're double team. Kick out to Sticked. Oh, just off. Nice rebound by Treichel, but can't get it around Witten, who comes up with the ball. And she looks down low for Bartz, who's wide open, and finishes with a nice slip finish with the left hand. Engelbert's going to bring the ball up now. Sticked has it on the right side. Hudson doing a nice job just kind of preventing the ball from switching over. They're stepping out to take away that top pass, so it's hard to reverse the ball for the Cats. O'Malley gets to the basket and draws a foul. Dummer is going to pick it up for Hudson. That's going to be, I believe, her first foul, and so O'Malley's going to get to the line.
And not that it matters this much late in the game with the lead, but puts Hudson into the bonus after this.
hey, we'll take it.
Any points we can get. I think right now it's foregone conclusion most likely, but you want them to end strong, right? You want to build some momentum going into whatever the next game is.
Absolutely. Looks like Hudson's going to leave Bartz on the floor, but they've got quite a few substitutions in for the Raider. We've got Lily Welly. Bartz with that rebound. Lainey Hansen, number 22, is in. Number 40 is Bryn Dackel. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing these names correctly. Lainey Hansen is number 22. Oh, Quinn with a nice hands, and she's going to get the steal. She's going to take it all the way with a nice finish on the right hand from Haley Quinn. All right, and here come the Raiders. Hansen with the ball at the top of the key. She's going to kick out to Dombrowski, and there's another. That was a 3, correct?
Yep, and speaking of our sponsor, First National, the bank is open.
The bank is open. And now River Falls is looking to put some substitutes in the game as well. So it looks like for River Falls. Oh, we're going to get a timeout first. Well, while we do that timeout, let's take another look at one of our sponsors. Oh my gosh, if I can find my mouse here. Oh, never mind. We're going to keep playing. Play on, folks. Hudson Walker working it around. Oh, Hudson's gonna get the steal here. Nice pass. They're gonna work it around. Another 3 by the Raiders, but that's just short. Good hustle for the rebound by the Wildcats. And now O'Malley is gonna push the pace for the Cats. Oh, just got tapped away, so Hudson's gonna come up with the ball. And Hudson's going to, I assume, will be relatively patient here. Just under 2 minutes to go. 61-38 is the score. The Raiders are on top. Hansen's going to work her way in. She kicks it back out. Bartz is on top. She's going to go all the way for the left-handed nice finish by Lily Bartz. And now O'Malley's going to bring it up for the Wildcats. She sees Hudson Walker. Walker's going to launch a 3 just out off the rim. And the Raiders secure the rebound. And now here come the Raiders. Just over a minute to go here. Hudson's going to work it around the key. Nice cut down low. Just missed the layup. Bartz thought about a 3 out there, but she's going to be patient and work the ball around a little bit more. Oh, just a little bit of a miscommunication there as we had a cutter going, and Bartz thought she was going to stay. So Wildcats are going to get the ball back here. Just under a minute to go.
And I know Hudson's up by 20, and they could play it safe and sit back on it, but you get a lot of kids out here on both teams that don't get a lot of playing time. To me, it's play as if it's a tight game. I like to see these girls take shots no matter what the score is right now.
Absolutely. The Raiders with the steal. Good hands there. Oh, and another 3-point shot by Dombrowski. She's hit 2 as she's come into the game here. O'Malley's going to kick it out to Rodriguez. Yep.
Rodriguez took the shot.
And now O'Malley's going to put up a 3 just off the back of the rim. Hudson secures the rebound. It looks like Hudson's going to be patient here. Just 10 seconds left to go. Looks like they will look to dribble this game out. And so, folks, that's going to do it here for tonight's game. Hudson Raiders 66, River Falls Wildcats 38 in a tough BRC matchup. Boy, Hudson was impressive tonight.
Yeah, they're going to be tough. They're a good team. They really out-hustled, out-shot, and was more physical than River Falls. They're going to be a tough one if they have to face each other again. But Hudson did very well tonight, very impressive. Overall, very strong, and River Falls will just have to go back to the drawing board. Had a little bit of an off night. Maybe we weren't quite prepared for that physicality, but I'm sure the Cats will come back next week and get back on the right track.
Yeah, speaking of that, Todd, let's take a look at the schedule here. I believe the Cats are back in action on Monday night, I want to say. Yes, River Falls is back in action on Monday night. They will host Superior down in River Falls. So home game for the Cats, so a great opportunity for the Cats to bounce back. The Cats have showed a lot of fight this year, so I have no doubt they will be ready to play on Monday night. On that note, Todd, we made it.
We made it, you know.
We missed you, Greg.
I know. Nobody can replace Greg. I think we filled in okay, and I didn't swear once, which I'm happy.
Hey, we're going to call that a win.
And I will say I was petrified that if I had to do play-by-play, what the heck would I do? And Jenna, you did an amazing job.
Oh, gosh, not really, but.
Obviously being married to Greggy Poo is contagious, so you did a good job.
Greggy Poo. Oh, let's not ever call him Greggy Poo again. But on behalf of River Falls Broadcasting and the Wildcats, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Have a great night and a great weekend.
All right, thank you.